The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, and a happy Thursday. Evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Out to the right wing. Here's Price. Knocks down the long J. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Here's Richmond. McGrady grabs a miss. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Price. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Here's McGrady. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Payton passes to Iguodala. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that one's good.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Barry. To the wing, right side. Richmond. Blocked!
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Here's Price, guarded by Payton. Oh, stolen by Payton. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
The glove will lock you up now. That's what he does. He's a great defender, and it can lead to fast breaks.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Price, guarded by Payton. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound, Minnesota.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the teardrop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Payton. Takes the 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Barry. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Price does such a good job. Always seems to find the open man. This is a guy who loves to share the basketball.
Left side, Payton. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Back to Payton. Jackson, the screen. Payton passes to Jackson. Knocks down the triple.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Into the lane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
I think that's what Payton does best, attack. Go at defenders and finish drives.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Davis against Walker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Kemba Walker.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The first free throw is good. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's Boozer. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's Davis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Bridges misses. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Boozer. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Boozer taking 2 shots.
That one's no good. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Walker against Davis. Pass to Sabonis. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Spurs have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Shoots. That one's wide left. Minnesota shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bridges. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Greer. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
And here's Sabonis outside. Oh! at the buzzer. Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
And your Timberwolves Houston City.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Davis. Larry Nance is out there with Jackson, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro. And, you know, some might say the mid-range J is a dying shot because of analytics, but Walker doing his best to keep the mid-range shot alive.
Now here's Davis. Pass to McGrady. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Richmond. The Spurs shooting only 42%. Shot from 16, and he gets that one.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's McGrady. After the basket by San Antonio. The kick out to Nance. Pass to McGrady. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Nance doing a nice job finding open teammates. That's what makes him a really good all-around player.
Walker for 3. Fires in the triple. Walker's got 5 now.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Make some noise. All right, Timberwolves fans, here comes the First Avenue Warriors.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Payton. Pass to McGrady. And here's Jackson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McGrady. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Barry. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Just what they like to see from Walker. Awareness of the entire court and taking advantage of the best option.
Now here's Iguodala. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Jackson the screen. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11 guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Here's Richmond. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Jackson. He's off on the layup. The Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Now Porter. Right side, Walker. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Iguodala right side.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes it on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Here's Doherty. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Releases. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Minnesota.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Here's Elliott. Outside Payton. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Spurs. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
And I like the energy Barry plays with. You can tell he has a real love and passion for the game, always looking to give it his best.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Greer. And he lays it in on the break. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And we've got 28 seconds left in the half. And here's Payton. Bridges outside. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Sabonis outside. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Barry. The 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting.
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
Their offense...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Kemba Walker? Strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So on the floor for the Spurs, here's Richmond. The shot no good. Iguodala with some nice D. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Payton. Here's McGrady. Here's Iguodala. Nails it from three. Iguodala's got 6.
The versatility of Iguodala's offensive game is expanded, and he's able to knock down shots from long range now.
Here's Richmond. Oh, they get a hand on it. Payton with a steal. They've got numbers. Up ahead. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Minnesota shooting about 43% in this one. Now Payton. Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. That shot off the mark. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Doherty. Here's Duncan. Rebound Minnesota. Here's McGrady. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Duncan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Fires it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Duncan. Jackson against Walker. Pass to Doherty. Here's Stojakovic. San Antonio again missing.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Inside, Richmond. It's deflected.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Bulls fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. And your round of applause for your Timberwolves dancers.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the right side. Jackson, right side. Pass to McGrady. Jackson with a screen on Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGrady. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. San Antonio leading. Down low. And he takes that powers it through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Lets the 3 fly. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Walker against Davis. Pass to Duncan. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Davis against Porter. Out to the right wing. It's stolen away. And down it goes. 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Rick Barry.
1:25 left in the 3rd quarter. And the bucket is good. Give him 8.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Here's Stojakovic. Rebound Minnesota. Right wing. Here's McGrady. Give him 8. Elliott. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Porter against Davis. They set the screen. Pass to Barry. Tries it from the top of the key. And he hits the jumper. And the Spurs lead by 1. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's Elliott. Here's McGrady. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
The Spurs making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this 3rd. Price gets the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Bridges outside. Back to Davis. Takes a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Spurs leading by a point. Don't go. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's
play even smarter. Play harder.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Davis against Walker. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And for San Antonio. On the wing, Davis. Walker covering. Davis against Walker. Oh, nice D from Walker. The Spurs shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Duncan. Here's Richmond. Iguodala defending. Looking to end this cold spell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that one's on Iguodala.
So easy to appreciate Richmond. I mean, he's an elite scorer who's really comfortable getting buckets from anywhere and everywhere.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside Davis. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Comes up empty down low. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And here's Walker. Checked by Davis. Davis against Walker. Shot clock at 5. Fires. High post. No luck on that one. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Back to Iguodala. Misses the 3. Here's Richmond. Doherty. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And the Spurs lead by 5.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
And Minnesota calls time here. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Tracy McGrady.
And he makes it first.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Walker against Payton. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Iguodala. The D's right on him. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Nice shot by Walker.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Rick Barry.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Timberwolves foul. Gary Payton. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Doherty. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Payton against Walker. To the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
Here's Duncan. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 5 assists in the game.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
The score now all even.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Andre Iguodala. San Antonio with the timeout. Let's go, baby. Here's competition. All right, Liverpool fans, here comes the First Avenue Breaker.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Walker draws the double. Here's Doherty. Second chance shot. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Walker against Payton. Here's the floater. Goes back up. Here's Doherty. And the layup is good.
You know, being in the spotlight doesn't faze Doherty at all. I think it just makes him step up his game even more.
1:43 left in the game. McGrady shot is off. And for the Spurs, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Richmond. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch.
1:02 left in the game. Here's McGrady. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 2. Pass to McGrady. From deep three-point range. They get the rebound. Now here's Iguodala. Now Payton. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jackson. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Center.
Davis, he's checked in for Payton. And so it's San Antonio with it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Richmond. Pass to Price. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, Price is so accurate as a shooter. He makes smart decisions and selective when it comes to shots that he's going to take. And his mechanics, textbook.
Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance. Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
For your Timberwolves Center. Substitution for your Timberwolves, Arvydas Sabonis.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth. Jackson for 3. No! Bangs home the 3! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! They could win it! Oh, had a chance to win it right there! Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled to. Tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Pass to McGrady. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And for the Spurs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the things that catches my eye about Brad Daugherty is his ability to be a ball mover at the center position. He doesn't just look to score. He's a 7-footer that can dish it as well as any big man that's played in the league.
That one misses. The Timberwolves trail. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Oakley. Cuts off the pass. Back come the Spurs in transition. Good on the shot.
Hey, you've always got to be cautious around Barry. I mean, he's amazing at staying active and coming away with steals.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
It's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field in this one. Payton with it. From the wing. And no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Price. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5. And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Price. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
How about the confidence and delivering in the clutch? When his team needs buckets, Mark Price delivers.
Dance outside. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Big time spot here. Let's see if Larry Nance can deliver at the strike.
And the Spurs making a change here. Walker's checked in.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 1:25 left in the OT period. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Richmond. That one falls.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Timberwolves have gotten one shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Out to the right wing. Dance left side. Pass to Oakley. And here's Payton. And there's the screen from behind the arc. Here's McGrady. Six to shoot. Tries again. That one a little long. And San Antonio has possession. Walker with it. Payton covering. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Richmond. Here's Walker.
Timberwolves foul. Gary Payton. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Back to Davis. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. McGrady shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're losing by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the OT period. For 3, Bridges. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Stolen by Bridges.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
When the game is tight, Baron Davis ups the ante. What a clutch performer.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but it all...